divorce party thing, but I did find these Just Divorced beer mats in town, and well, I couldn't resist. Oh my God, Maya. What happened?
I can't...
Right, don't move, OK? You've bumped your head. Just stay still, right? I'm gonna call for help.
Finally made it to work then, did you?
Thank you. I'm not telling your father. Changed your mind.
Well, because you were right. He's waited a long time for a relationship. I couldn't rip it away from him.
I know how lucky I am to have found him, Jay. I won't let you down.
It's yourself you're letting down. You can't beat addiction to please other people.
You don't need to worry. Failure's not in my blood. I would never have qualified as a doctor if it was.
And you think that protects you? Just because you're a GP, you can just walk away from this?
No, but I'm more aware. I've seen countless patients with issues. I know how it works.
No. You are still not getting it. You need to come with me.
What?
We need to go somewhere.
But I've just got home.
Well, it's tough.
Well, suppose Rishi sees us driving off into the night. Don't you think he'll be a little bit suspicious?
Well, then you'll have to enlighten him. You need support. A group of people who are all looking out for you.
No. I hate groups. I am not a group sort of person.
The thing is, Mayor's divorce was mutual. Why is this decree absolute coming through such a massive deal?
I suppose it's seeing it written down, love. No going back.
Well, that's my exact point. Why would you want to? Well,
Of course, anyone can see she's happy with you.
she was dead snappy. All I was doing was gabbing on about Jacob. She jumped right down my throat.
She'd had a bad day.
Yeah. I just want things to be perfect, I suppose. I feel like I'm now in this proper grown-up relationship, one that could last without any baggage or secrets to mess things up. I really love her.
Well, how could she possibly resist such devotion?
Sorry. Hi, Lola. What? She what? Where are you?
What's happened?
Yeah, I'm on my way now. May's on her way to hospital. Lola thinks she's had a fall. Banged her head, knocked herself out.
You went to Home Farm to try to find Mr. Tate. Seeing as no witnesses have placed you inside the building, I think you encountered him outside. Am I right? Mr. Dingle.
OK. Maybe I did see Joe, but it was for 5 minutes, tops.
Right. So that makes you the last person to have any contact with him. Can you see why we're interested, Mr. Dingle?
It wasn't just me. Graham was there and all.
Graham Foster?
Yeah. Look, I said my piece to Joe. I told him to go away and save his goodbyes, and then we watched him walk away.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
I just wanted him to leave. That's all. But you'd have jumped to the wrong conclusion, and I'd have been sat here, wouldn't I?
Well, we ended up here eventually, just by the longer route. That's it for now.
What?
You're going back to the cells. We'll see if Mr. Foster agrees with your version.
Hey, where is she?
She's in X-ray now.
What happened?
I don't know, I think she fell off a chair. Her head was bleeding and, well, she was pretty woozy.
Right, she's all right now?
Yeah. Well, she was throwing up a bit in the ambulance, and that's quite a bad sign, apparently.
It's bad? How bad?
I don't know. OK, they're doing a CT scan now, you know, just to make sure it's concussion and now else.
Right, excuse me. I'm here for Mayor Stepney. I'm David Metcalf, a partner. What's wrong with her?
We're still doing tests at the moment.
Tess, she just banged her head, didn't she?
It was a pretty heavy impact, so we just need to make sure there's no damage to her brain.
Thank you, and I hope you have a lovely party.
Where's Dad? Oh, he's not gone off on one, has he? I texted him saying that I won't be back for tea. I had a burger at Liv's.
I think he's gone to the hospital.
What? Is he all right?
Yes. Maya had an accident. Layla found her.
We have to go to the hospital.
That's not necessary. Your dad will ring.
I have to see that she's okay.
Well, I'm sure she'll appreciate your concern, but you'll only get in the way.
I'm going, whether you take me or not.
All right. Going as fast as I can. Don't seem to rush us about anything.
Come on!
So, go on, what did the police take? Laptop, papers, sat-nav from his car. Oh, yeah, because everyone keys in a postcode when they're trying to bury a body, don't they? Charity. Sorry. You know, I haven't heard from Debbie. I thought she'd at least ring when she found out her dad got arrested. Moira, she cares about him, OK? Of course she does, but let's just say we're working on the forgiveness part. Hello?
Kate?
Moira?
No, it's Charity. She's just gone upstairs. She's giving Isaac a bottle.
So what's going on? Has he charged you?
Not yet.
Oh, right, so you're just ringing for a little chat, are you? Wow, hot and blue, I've gone soft.
I told them I needed to sort out childcare. Will you just shut up and listen?
You are in no position to snap at me right now.
Right, you need to go around to Graham's and tell him I explained about meeting Joe.
Sorry, what?
Graham was with me.
Right? I warned Joe to stay away from Debbie, and we both watched him walk away.
Oh, yeah, and what if Graham doesn't remember this?
Well, then you need to persuade him, and do it fast because the police are on the way.
But...
Just do it, right?
Otherwise, I'm going down for murder.
I could see she was stressed. I should have gone after her.
It's not your fault.
I had a go at her about Jakey's detention and that with a divorce letter coming through.
David, it was an accident, OK? Don't go blaming yourself.
You have one new message.
There you are. What happened?
Well, I think she fell off her chair.
Just wanted to say goodbye. I'm leaving. I'm scared. I'm scared you're going to go public of losing my job, people hating me, and I'm so sorry that it had to end like this.
It's my fault.
Don't you go blaming yourself as well.
She probably forgot all about the detention as soon as she dished it out.
Not that. Why would a stupid detention upset her?
Who said anything about her being upset? Right? She was probably just exhausted and she wasn't paying attention to what she was doing, right?
That's not how it was.
And how would you know you weren't there, were you?
No, I just know, all right?
You're going to have to enlighten us, Jack.
You need to know that I'm sorry.
You said you were serious about this.
And I am. But if you think that I'm going to walk into some grotty church hall that could well be full of my patients...
It's anonymous. Shopper Support UK. Whatever you talk about stays in the room.
I really appreciate you trying to help, Jay. But circle time and tea and biscuits is not the answer.
You're scared. I get it. I was bricking it before my first NA meeting.
I'm not scared. I just think it's a huge overreaction to a really manageable problem.
It's the only reaction. And it's part of my terms. But it won't work unless you want to go. It's your choice. There's still time to get there.
Mr. Foster, can I come in?
I expect you're going to anyway. This is about Mr. Tate, I assume.
You don't sound overly worried. Close friends and family are usually quite alarmed at this point.
I know Joe better than anyone else. That's why I'm not worried.
We're no nearer to establishing his current location, so we're now concerned for Mr. Tate's safety.
Joe would be very flattered by all this consternation, but like I told you, he didn't disappear, he left. Which I believe is a free man's prerogative.
So remind me, what were your movements on the last day Mr. Tate was seen?
Haven't we, done this already?
Yeah, but we've spoken to other witnesses and your story isn't matching up.
I had to get this. I was dead thirsty.
What were you talking about before?
When?
You know when?
Come on, it's not just you that's upset, mate. We're all feeling bad.
Let the boy say what's in his mind.
Come on. It sounded important.
Okay. You're not gonna like this.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. What did the test results show?
No broken bones, but she sustained a sprain to her ankle.
What about her head scan? What about that?
There's no bleed to the brain, but she's still suffering with concussion, which we will need to monitor.
Is she awake? Can I see her?
She's very tired, but she is asking for you.
Leave him to it, yeah? Give him a bit of privacy, yeah?
Well, I fancy a brew after all that panic.
I hope that's cleared up any misunderstanding.
Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Foster. I think I got what I need.
Well, if you haven't, you know where to find me.
Bravo.
I think I kept to your script. Added a few of my own touches for credibility.
Very convincing you were as well. Anyone would think you made a career out of lying. Oh, hang on.
Just remember who this benefits, Charity.
You've got as much blood on your hands as Kane has. And if he goes down, he's taking you with him.
Keep me posted, won't you?
Yeah, of course. Nice job, Graham. It's just a real damn shame it was all fiction.
I just took a tumble. I'm fine.
Hey, you're not going anywhere. Don't be daft. The nurse has gone to get you some crutches. You've had a pretty massive bump on the head.
I need to get out of here, David. I've got a job, responsibilities.
You've got to recover. With your foot up on my sofa, me catering to your every whim.
What?
Well, you're going to have to move in. Not just while you're mobile again. I'll get my dad and Matty to look after the shop and I'll look after you.
What about Jacob?
What about him?
His exams? His deadlines? I need to talk to him.
If you're worried about him passing his history, it's one GCSE. I know you want him to get top marks to prove you're an amazing teacher, but in the grand scheme of things...
Where is he?
He's outside, fretting about you. He's with my dad and Layla.
I'm sorry.
Hey, shush. You've had a big shock. You're bound to be a bit teary, but it could have been a lot worse.
I don't know why you put up with me. I'm moody, I'm flaky.
I'm kind and caring. Beautiful. And you know what the upside to all this is? You're going to have to take some time off school. All those meetings and marking. I'm going to have you all to myself for once.
You know, we could have gone straight home.
No. I couldn't face Rishi yet. Too much to think about.
So it wasn't just tea and bickies then?
You know, there was this one woman there, and her thing was bog golf. You know, the,
Buy one, get one free. I'm not a sweet factory owner for nothing, you know.
Anyway, she can't walk past anywhere without buying something. Cat food. She hasn't even got a cat. She filled one freezer with food she'll never eat, so she bought another one.
Did you say your bit?
No. It was just too interesting listening and recognising myself. There were all sorts of people there. Young mums, professionals, a sweet, retired couple. There was even another doctor there, believe it or not. We didn't acknowledge each other, obviously.
Yeah, you get used to that. It seems weird at first, but it will become the most real thing you do all week.
You're assuming I'll go again?
Will you?
Yes. Not just because you bullied me into it.
Gently encouraged.
Jay, I need to own this now and not be answering to you. Puts too much pressure on us both. Makes things too awkward.
Well, I'm here if you need me. But I will be checking that you're keeping your word.
You know the day will come, Jay, when you do actually trust me.
Do you want me to call anyone? School, your mum?
Oh no, I'll call Jessie later. Definitely not my mum. She'd love me being trapped in bed so she could move in and take over.
Well, that's my job. Told you that.
Hey. Are you all right now? What happened?
I fell. So they say. I don't really remember.
Why? What were you doing?
Does it matter, Jake? Give the poor woman a break.
I never meant to upset you.
David, could you ask the nurse for a cup of tea, please?
Yeah, sure.
You were leaving. I got your voice message.
You backed me into a corner, Jake.
What?
You said you were going to tell Jessie about us. You threatened me.
I never would have told anyone. I was just mad at you.
Well, how was I supposed to know that? I have never seen you so cruel.
So you were walking out? On everything?
I was trying to. Won't be now.
Listen, you don't need to. What we had stays between us, all right?
Really?
100%. I'm really sorry for scaring you.
Promise me, however angry I may make you, you'll never ever do this again. Because I kept imagining scenarios. Being summoned into Jessie's office, interrogated about all of our private moments. She wouldn't understand. Nobody would.
It's none of their business. It's our secret, Maya. And that's how it's gonna stay.
So they didn't charge her then?
No. I had to admit I saw Joe, though.
Oh, what?
They placed me at home farm the day he disappeared.
Oh, my God, Kate.
No, it's fine, right? Because I told him that I warned him off Debbie and then he just went away. Graham said exactly the same.
What, so he just backed you up straight away? Didn't try and land you in it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Well, if they've got two people's word for it, then that can really strengthen your story.
Exactly.
Oh, good. Well, I'll go and grab Isaac so you can have a cuddle.
So, that's a turn-up. You really think you can trust Graham?
Mum, just drop it. Had a really long day, you know what I mean?
Oh, great, you're back. Cheers for the update.
I assume this was down to you.
You assume correctly.
Well... Thanks.
Well, I didn't do it for you, let's be very clear on that. I did it for Debs. And she doesn't even know what she wants to do yet, whether she wants to turn you in or not.
And do you really think she would?
She's grieving, Kane. And she's very confused. So just don't be booking any foreign holidays right now, put it that way.
I just wish you'd spoken to me first.
I tried. I kept ringing and ringing. You never picked up the phone.
I was at Liv's.
That's another thing. It's too hard. Seeing you every day when I can't be close to you, it's killing me, Jacob. I may just be a teenage crush for you. But the time that we spent alone, it kept me going. So I thought that if we could get some distance. It'd be easier to forget.
I don't want you to forget. I never wanted to stop seeing you. It was you that told me that we couldn't be together properly.
We can't. Not the way we both want to. I only said it because I thought it would be best for both of us.
It wasn't. When Grandad told me you were in hospital, I couldn't breathe. Kept imagining you lying here, hurt. And I wanted to yell at him to drive faster.
So you do still care?
Of course I do. I love you, Maya.
Don't say it unless you mean it. Just because you feel sorry for me.
I'm not. I couldn't stop thinking about seeing you. Saying sorry for how horrible I was. Never run out on me again. Do you promise?
I promise. As long as I've got you.
And if you've been affected by issues raised in tonight's episode, you can go to itv.com/advice for support information. Next, let's escape the chill and join the cruise.